Less lethal deployed times 2.
Get on the ground.
I know.
Get on the fucking ground, dude. The next thing. Get on the ground.
Welcome back to Internal Affairs, a police podcast here with the IA guy. Another breakdown. Bam. Let's go to the wonderful state of Florida in Charlotte County Police Department. This happened on October 23rd of this year, 2024. And what you basically have is just, you have a sovereign citizen. That's someone who just doesn't want to know about the law, hates the law, and pretty much says that, you know what, I don't believe in anything about any of the Constitution, so on and so forth. So therefore, I'm not protected in that sense. So here's what you got. You got a radio call of a disturbance. And when the deputies or the officers actually show up, they start talking to what they believe to be a gentleman by the name of Elroy, but they come to realize to find out that perhaps it is somebody else. Take a look.
Okay. I thought I could help him, but I can't. He's unstable. He's disturbing the peace.
So what happened
The
today?
peace must be maintained. Right. You feel the peace? You feel it?
What happened today, sir?
It needs to be maintained.
It's pretty peaceful right
He came
now.
into my home and I told him he can't come in without permission.
Yeah.
So he violated my space, my boundaries.
Okay.
Then came and slammed my door. So he destroyed, yes, that's destruction of property.
Where is he currently?
He's currently in my area that I allowed him to stay in
How long has he been staying here?
for a few months now.
Okay.
Is that him right
Yes, and he needs to be evaluated or looked at or whatever you got to do.
Okay.
there? Do you have any weapons on him?
He has no weapons on him. He has no weapons.
You have any weapons on you?
I am the weapon.
Okay, so as you can tell, the conversation, the dialogue amongst the officers and the subject, by now it's going to end up being a suspect. It's not really flowing. There is no communication as to what is it that they're trying to do. As you can see in the video, depicts saying that I have someone that's in my house and they're trespassing. You need to get them out. But it quickly shifts into him. He happens to be the suspect because they discovered that he had a warrant.
Hey, come here. Come here. Elroy.
That's not my name.
It is.
No, it's not.
It is. You got a warrant for your.
Do you know?
You got a warrant for your arrest.
Listen. Calm down.
No one's calming
Don't
down?
listen to that man. Take off your glasses.
What is your name?
It's okay.
What's your name?
Take off. I told you, it's Ben Day.
It's not Ben Day.
Okay, now that he has a warrant, here's the way this goes. They're trying to effect an arrest. And when you're trying to effect an arrest, and when you have someone of that stature with them too, at some point, you're going to have to take them down. But you got to use all the options necessary for you. So in this case, they de-escalated, and they continued to de-escalate and to the point where they had to use less lethal weapons. And so here comes a taser, and here comes the OC spray, and at some point, you can see that they're trying to take him down, use body weight to control him to effect an arrest.
Put your hands behind your back.
Listen, I don't take
we're not
orders
doing
from
it.
you. Listen,
You're
do
about-
not touch me.
You're about to get tased.
For what?
You have a warrant for your arrest.
I do not have a warrant.
Put your hands behind your back.
I am Ben Day.
Okay.
Who's the warrant for?
For you.
For who?
For you.
Who's who? Who's you?
Elroy, put your
Do
hands
not
behind
touch me.
Put your hands
Hey,
behind your
do
back.
not touch me.
Put your hands behind
Do
your
not
back.
touch me. I'm telling you, do not touch me.
I'm going to tase
If you
you.
tase me, it's gonna get hot in this bitch. And I'm telling you, it's gonna get hot. For your
Ta-
own safety. and
Taser,
mine.
taser, taser.
Hey,
Tase him. Tase him.
get on the ground.
Get on the ground.
I gave you everything, and this is how you treat
On
me.
the ground, please.
I gave you everything.
On
and this is
the
how you treat me.
ground.
I gave you everything. and this is how you treat me. Don't touch me.
Stay on the ground.
Do not touch me.
All right, man. Look, man, OC spray didn't work. Taser, not at all. And here comes the third officer at scene, and he comes out just gunning out with the taser and tries to tase him again.
Do not touch me.
Put your hands behind your back.
Civil matter, and I told you to
And now we're trying to figure something else out.
Hey, do not go on my grass. Get off my grass. Get off my grass. Tell him to get off my grass.
He's been tased twice and sprayed.
Tell him to get off my
He's
grass.
been tased.
I've been
Hey,
tased.
Get on the ground.
I told you to.
Get on the ground. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
Get fucking tase me, motherfucker.
All right.
Yeah,
He's up. He's up. No, tase.
No. I'm bad. Get off.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Stay down. Stay down.
I've been
You're gonna get shot, motherfucker. I'm telling you. You're gonna get fucking shot.
not gonna work.
Get on the ground.
Okay, so by now, the taser, they try to take him down. They try to effect an arrest. All three of them, you can see they were struggling. And at some point, suspect is still upstanding. And so now comes the beanbag. Now, the beanbag shotgun, it hurts. And let's see what happened with this less lethal weapon.
This is a beanbag. This is a beanbag. You don't want this. Trust me.
All right, you know what? Listen.
Get on the ground.
Get on the fucking
You don't want this. You're going to be beanbagged if you don't get on the ground.
Get on the fucking ground.
You, Elroy.
I'm not Elroy.
Then get on the ground. We can sort it out.
667.
Get on the ground.
I'm telling you right now.
Get on the ground.
I don't know if I can take it.
Less lethal. Less lethal. Less lethal. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Okay, all bets are off now because now you start wondering, and as you can tell in the video, depicts that they don't want to use a deadly force. But at some point, you're going to see the suspect reach and going after it and kind of lunging at one of the officers.
Get on the ground.
I know.
Get on the fucking ground, dude. The next thing.
Get on the ground.
Hey.
Get on the ground. Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired. Less lethal.
I don't fucking know.
Get on the ground.
Get
Less lethal deployed times 2. Get on the
I
ground.
know. I know.
Get on the fucking ground, dude. The next thing. Get on the ground.
Okay, look, this just ends up being, gosh, you know, every time I try to break down an OIS, number one, it's really difficult to pass scrutiny, to pass judgment. What bothers me the most about all this is the fact that the biggest lesson that I think that we should learn is that if you decide to get involved in law enforcement, the decision-making is less than a second. I mean, think about the fact that these officers went there for a disturbance call, right? And all of a sudden the situation escalated to deadly force. So the academy doesn't prepare you for that. And certainly, as you're a rookie and you're moving along, learning how to do police work, you're going to get involved in a situation where, you know what, next thing you know, you're using deadly force. Let me slow down the camera for you so you can actually see how the suspect was actually lunging and going for the officer's firearm.
I don't know if I can take it.
Less lethal. Less lethal. Less lethal. Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Times 2.
Get on the ground.
I know.
Get on the fucking ground, dude. The next thing.
Get on the ground.
Okay, now I want you to comment below and tell me if this is justified or not. Later on in the video, and I'll have it here on the episode, the link, they give CPR. The officer is completely emotionally distressed. And what sucks about this whole thing is that They're probably looking at criminal charges. I said possibly. I don't know that. I don't know what the update is on this particular incident, considering it happened a couple of months ago. But the split-second decision, it's what really stands out the most. Please be safe out there and know that the decisions that you make are going to be under a lot of scrutiny. And I really feel for these officers or deputies. They're really going to go through months and months and months of waiting around to see how they're going to adjudicate the OIS, the officer-involved shooting, in criminal charges. And once those are completely done, let's just say they are, there is no criminal filings, now they face the administrative section, or the administrative process, I should say. And that process in it itself is where we, and as you can tell of all the breakdowns and all the guests that have come on to the Internal Affairs State Police podcast, is that we need to do a better job to treat them how they're going through this whole process. So be there for them, and let's not ostracize them or leave them in the island all by themselves so they can walk through that dark alley not knowing what the outcome's going to be. So on that note, I hope you learned something. Please comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button. And like always, please be safe out there, and don't forget to go Code 6. Thank you.